Hi everyone! So the previous video that I made of the MUJI planners, in addition to that, I have a new planner to me. It is the Hibino from Midori. Sorry about the noise that you might hear in the background. I am planning next to a window, which I don't actually think is adding too much to the lighting situation, to make do with what I've got. So I purchased this online through a retailer named Mobisu Stationery. They are on Instagram and Facebook, and I bought this through I think in Asia it's more popular, but it's called Shopee, Shopee. And this, I did a little price comparison between the bookstore that I have close to me, the local bookstore, versus Mobisu Stationery online. And this had, because I purchased a few other items along with it, there was a small discount when I purchased, which is really crazy because I know a lot of the items directly from Japan are going to be the cheapest at their original price. Every time that they get imported to a new place or add shipping fees to it, it's going to be more. Here in Asia, my planner costs significantly less than what you would find in the United States. So let me check what my cat is doing. Hold on. She was being kind of naughty, so I have to leave her here so I can watch her. But then she needs the window open, so hopefully she'll settle down soon. That was my cat, Jerome. She was orphaned in Taiwanese mountains. She sometimes makes appearances because I can't stop her from doing anything. Did make a few extra purchases. So this one is the shopping one. It's a Japanese brand called Mindwave, and each of these were 65 Taiwan dollars. So approximately 250 maybe. And this one is kind of like a nightlife or like after work type of sticker. I don't actually know how I'm going to use these, but I thought they were cute. And then in addition to that, because this was a higher ticket price item, I got some freebies. They weren't advertised. They were just given as is. So this was the little bag. Actually, that's not true. What did I do? I purchased some washi samples. I think I put them, okay, I put them away because I've had this for a little while. Actually, that's a cow being teleported up through a UFO. But I'm going to have to look for those samples that I bought. I bought Meow illustration samples of PET. But these are the ones that I got for free as my little gift. I got, this like interesting paper. So this is this kind of like, I thought maybe it could be like a glassine kind of piece of paper type, but these actually look like they're printed on like directly. So there are a couple moon phase. So this is moon phase 16, Aries. This one is moon phase 13, and this one says Orion. And here is moon phase 1. It says a Scorpio. Then I have no idea who this creator is, but it's like frames. These are very popular. Some black and white monochrome kind of stickers. I mean PET sample. And then this definitely I know is from Lloyd Design, but I have this one myself. And then a little cardboard thing and 2 pieces of this paper for, I guess, like more like junk journaling. Not sure how to use these exactly. I think I need to put a little box aside for some of these like random things. And now for the main event. So this pricing of that was 1,365 Taiwan dollars. I think I ended up getting like $100 off. So the Midori Hibino is a really nice little chunky book. I, for 2024, was using the Take a Note Mini, and I have really used the heck out of this thing. So I really used the 2024 Take a Note planner in pretty consistently on a weekly basis, and I like the size. It didn't chunk up that much, but actually I have a brand new 2024 that I got as like a little, ow, Jerome, please stop. I got this as a gift. The pages look a little bit dirtier too, but I thought this was a good size, and now with a Hibino, I think that would be a good continuation for me. With every Hibino, you can choose out of this like minty blue color or a more brown caramel color. And these first popped on the scene in 2023. I think that was the first year was offered. And it is an A6 size. And you've got a 2-page per day layout in for every single day, with 2 little bookmarks and also monthly blocks that look like this. So personally, I was really interested in this particular layout from Midori, because their other ones, the ones with the white covers, they use a different paper. They use MD paper. Theirs is 1 day per page, and they have like a completely blank page and then what lines along here for the timeline, like from I think it might be only 7 or 8 to evening time. While here you've got a 24-hour timeline from 4 a.m. to 4 a.m. The use of space is also much better, but we can talk about that once we look at the pages in more detail. This paper has been confirmed to be Sanzen paper. It's a very, very thin and fountain pen friendly paper, but it's a Tomoe River S paper, so it's a little bit more of a cream color, more of ivory. And this grid is very, very small compared to a lot of other planners that you might see. So the insert, it tells you how to use this. It says, our 2-page per day format provides plenty of room for your daily record keeping, leaving you with a rich chronicle of your year. There are no rules. The structure, what sets this format apart is the way the 2 pages create a natural division. Use one side as an organizer and the other as a diary or designate page for notes. This format gives you total freedom. There are no rules. Structure the pages in your own way. Try out various layouts. There are no wrong answers. It won't be long before you find a way that works for you. So it gives you some examples on how to use this, or examples of how people have used these. This one is the left side of the page, writing your schedule out. So that's where the timeline comes in handy. And then some to-do lists. And over here is even just a little doodle of maybe a presentation or something important for the day. And then on the right hand side, it says the right page is great for jotting down notes and ideas each day. It's easy to connect your notes to each time on your schedule. So this one kind of looks like a morning, like noon and evening kind of breakdown. While over here, you can use it as like a daily log. So the daily log is much more structured here with how you're spending your day. And then you've got a to-do list, some 3 good things that you've done. Here is, I don't know, it says today's shimiji, but it says you can arrange your logs in the layout of your choice on the side. And then over here, you can do a daily log of how you are that day. So your condition, your body condition, maybe what you've eaten, some expenses. So some examples are food diary, sleep diary, study diary, daily expenses, pet diary, health diary, and good things that happened, and others. And then this one is more of like a free form. You can do whatever you like. So plenty of room to add art, draw illustrations, or add masking tape and stickers for decoration. So you can see it's very, very beautiful drawing and such neat writing as well, just documenting the day. And then on the back, it tells you all the features. So we can take a look at that based on the book itself. So we talked about it's Tomoe River S paper, which is the Sanzen paper. I've heard some not good things about it, specifically with the Hobonichi, but I guess I have already invested in this book. It was, I think, 40 US dollars for this, which is more than I usually spend on planners. I was interested in trying it out because of my greater use of fountain pens lately. So the first thing you do is you have this like PVC cover, and the front pages are this brown, kind of a thicker piece of paper. And then you've got your beginning page, 2025 overview, 2026 overview. Doesn't have any 2024, which is very interesting. Just looking forward now, not looking back. The first spread is future log for the 12 months of the year. And you've got really tiny grids. I'm pretty sure this is the same. It's the 2.5 millimeter grid, and it's just printed for each day. But you can definitely already see through like that printing for the next day. So I feel like I'm going to be sticking to a lot lighter inks. I really love using gray ink for this purpose. I like the MUJI compact pen actually. It's very reliable, it has tons of ink, and this is always in my bag. You can see maybe a bunch of bite marks because sometimes I forget to put it away and my cat gets it. She dropped it on the floor, like she like swats it onto the floor, and so it has broken. I think the lid doesn't close. There's like a fracture to the plastic, so that's not the best, but maybe, I don't know, maybe when I get tired of putting washi tape over it to try to save it, I will get a new pen. But for now, I really enjoy using this like really light color of ink. So this is actually December. So right now, today is already December the 9th. So whoops, I didn't realize that it started in December. But the different features here, you've got a total of 768 pages. It's very compact, and there are some information here. So like a new moon is completely filled in. You've got half moons, and then the full moon is this like lighter color. So here they are denoted with the moon phases of each month. The new moon. I don't know if anybody follows that. I'm interested in it, but I don't know very much about it. But I loved how there was not that much space that was being wasted. So here's an example of the take a note on a page that I haven't really used yet. Probably use all of them, but you can see maybe there's tons of space on this side and just a little bit less. Each of the boxes are slightly bigger, even though the size of the book is exactly the same. And then on this side, there's also a little bit of like dead space. So these go all the way to the bottom if possible, which I quite enjoy. Well, actually, that's not, it depends on how many weeks there are. But that was very, very interesting for me to have less space wasted so I can write more. I really do like to put my things like events that are planned in the future or appointments directly into this, and then I refer to it each week. So that's, you get all of the months up until January 2026. So that's a 14-month calendar. And then directly into January 1st as your first double page spread. It seems like the binding should be okay. I've seen a lot of people really chunk up this planner, so the binding should probably hold up. So on one of these daily pages, or a daily double page spread, you would have this as the first item here is the date, obviously, but also you get the phase, the moon phase. So here you can see as the days progress, your moon phases are changing. Then the second part is a bunch of weather icons. So you can circle them, you can highlight them based on how it goes. And then number 3 part here is a 24-hour vertical timeline. So 4 a.m. all the way down to 4 a.m. again. I'm not sure how much you can see this. Maybe I can put something behind. But if you can't see the printing from the page before, you might be able to notice there's a dividing line, a vertical dividing line right here. And it can help you kind of split this book into a bunch of sections. So you've got your timeline, you've got kind of like your freely noted area on this side. And then over here on this side, hopefully you can see this, where there are little dots on each, maybe, what is it? Oh, it divides it into quarters. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sections that you can draw a line, or you can just kind of eyeball it. But it provides a guide for you to divide the page really evenly. And there's dots along the side as well. So you can do a 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 by 4 sections on this side of the page. So everything is printed with this like brownish ink, and the grid size is again 2.5 millimeter grid. Yeah, so that's how it goes for the entire book. Now that I'm touching the paper a lot more, I'm a little bit nervous for the paper and ghosting and bleed through, but since it's Tomoe River paper, I think it maybe shouldn't be too bad with the bleeding through, but I don't know. I do not have a cover for this. What I was planning on doing, I have this like iridescent bag, which bothers me a little bit because every time I leave it for just like even a day or so, it starts getting really frosty. I don't know if you can see that, but I have to wipe it constantly. But I was just thinking to leave it inside a little, it doesn't really close, I guess. Maybe with a little bit more training, it will close. Okay, here we go. It does close, technically, and has some space to grow. But that's what I was thinking of carrying my Hibino, how I was thinking of carrying my Hibino. My other planners that I've carried, they kind of get bent on the pages if I just throw it in my bag. So this is a thought, because I can also, it prevents me from needing to bring another pencil case on top. I can just kind of throw everything inside. I don't know how I feel about that actually. Feels dangerous that I could get an ink spill. But another opportunity is if I don't, maybe if I got a smaller pencil case, but technically it could fit. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking, just for now to protect it. It seems kind of silly to have a pouch for my planner, but I will try to train it so that it's easier to use. That's my little unboxing and review of the Midori Hibino. Have you been able to find a Hibino? Has it become easier to find for you? But I'd love to know what your thoughts are, and if you want to share with me what you're using for 2025, I'd love to see that as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.